NFL quarterback Archie Manning's son, Peyton, is playing in his third Super Bowl. Archie is in New York this week representing Papa John's Pizza, and we're pleased to have him here. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So you and Peyton and Eli at your best on the goal line, and you're throwing it as far as you can. Who throws it the furthest?
Well, this would be a long time ago for me to
yeah,
be
exactly.
But
at your best.
I would say Eli. Eli would throw it the furthest, which doesn't mean a whole lot.
Which is my second question.
How far you can throw it.
What makes a great quarterback, and what does Peyton have?
Well, I think it's a combination of these guys that make it to the NFL. It's just 32 of them that are really starting quarterbacks there, and it's a combination of this. Grasping the cerebral approach to the game, knowing where to go with the football, being accurate, throwing the football, and being consistent time after time.
So when Peyton started screaming out, "Omaha," did you know what that meant?
I really didn't. And
Did you say, "What are you doing, son?"
I heard his explanation on TV one day. I thought he was going to tell us, but he was kind of putting everybody on right there. So I'm in the off season sometime. I'm going to find out exactly what Omaha is.
There's some news this morning that I want to ask you about. The cover of the New York Post here says "Giant Ripoff" is the headline, and says, according to allegations in a new lawsuit, your son Eli and the New York Giants created bogus game-worn football gear to pass off as real. What's your response to that?
I just saw it when I walked in here early this morning. I don't know one thing about it. I do know the Giants are a very good organization. They have been for a long, long time.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're trying to get some news going on Super Bowl
Would it surprise
weekend.
you, though, to learn that Eli would be involved in that kind of thing? Would that surprise you?
Yeah, I mean, players sign a lot of things. There's memorabilia there. They do a lot of things, but I think they've always tried to do the right thing.
Your two sons, of course, great football players. They've been in 5 of the last 8 Super Bowls. That's a pretty good record. What's the experience like each year?
Well, for parents, it's wonderful. Of course, players. I played for a long time. We never even made the playoffs, so I didn't get close to the Super Bowl. But that's the ultimate for a player. That's what you want to do. Didn't get to do that, but as a parent to do it 5 times, Olivia and I, we kind of look at each other and pinch ourselves. So I'm not trying to be greedy here, and it's more fun to win these games when you get in. But I wish all parents, I really wish everybody who has a son playing could experience this also.
So when you watch them on the field, this is a hard question for a father to answer. Who's better, Eli or Peyton?
Oh, I don't go there. Peyton
Gail rates her children in front of us all the time.
Well,
it's hard to pick. I could never pick.
Quarterbacking is not. I think too many times we individualize in football the positions, especially the quarterback position. A quarterback's just as good as the team around him. The Giants had a tough year this year. Broncos had a good year, and Peyton had a good year. So it really, most years, you see a quarterback having a great year. His team's having a great year.
When you watch the game, do you watch it from inside? Do you watch it at home? Do you watch it? Are you going to
mix? We go to some games. We come up here and go see some Giant games. We go to Denver, but we like to stay home, watch on TV also.
Where will you watch the Super Bowl?
We're going to be with some friends we're going to be inside some, but I'm going to go outside some also. I'm kind of like Commissioner Goodell. We'll be outside some to see what that's like, but we're going to try to stay warm and try to enjoy. I keep telling Peyton, I tell my kids, enjoy the journey, and it's a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, the Commissioner's going to be outside. I notice you're a Papa John ambassador. Yeah. Where's our pizza?
Well, it's a little early, but we can get it. We can get it for you, Gail. And by the way, you've seen Peyton and Papa in his commercial. They have a new commercial coming out today. It's 30-year anniversary of Papa John's, and Joe Montana is going to show up in the back seat of this 30-year-old car with them today. So, new commercial.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Great to
Glad to be in New York.
Have a good time Sunday.
Go Broncos.